This video was brought to you by Squarespace. So today's video is going to be somewhat in-depth look at how I make the videos, or how we make the videos, but I'm going to show you what I do from the very start to the very finish. Darcy made a video detailing what he does, his part of the edit, and you guys seem to be very interested in that. But also a lot of people were commenting, not quite knowing exactly what his role was or who does what. So I thought it might be fun just to start to finish, show you guys exactly what goes down in filming a skit. So first things first, I have my computer and I have my brain, and I think of an idea. Right, so today's idea. Okay, so I've got my computer up. You can see, pretty sure you'll be able to see here. So basically, I start here on my computer. This is my background. It's a photo of my cousins. I'm starting from absolute scratch, well, as scratch as you can get. I've got an idea of what I want to do. So today, what's the video going to be about? Or what sort of video is it going to be? Because we do vlogs, skits, whatever. I think this one's going to be a skit because it'll be much easier to show behind the scenes how that works and all the editing and stuff. So, what do? I think, what do I want to make a video about? Anything particular? Not really, not right now. What's popular? What's happening in the world that I could riff on? Well, Darcy's been telling me about this game called Fall Guys that's been pretty popular online, and I'm thinking, you know what? Let's try and ride that wave. So let's make a skit about Fall Guys. What sort of skit would we do? Maybe if Fall Guys was in real life, because we've done things like that before and I've done well. So if Fall Guys was in real life, only problem here is that I don't actually know the game. I don't know that. I've never played it, and also I've never seen any footage of it. But I hear it's good. Darcy's raving about it, so I'm confident we're gonna get a good skit out of this, and I'm confident everyone's gonna like it because it's a trending game. It's trending. So first things first, let's go on to YouTube and watch a bit of Fall Guys. Okay, right. So it starts off with a bunch of people, and then some of them, I see, then some of them get knocked out. It's exactly like Wipeout. Okay, well we could do this with me, Jackson, and Darcy, and then every round one of us gets knocked off. What would you do in the last round? I don't know, really. I'm gonna do some more research off camera, because this isn't too interesting. But once I figure out how the game works, then I'll try and start writing the script. Okay, so I've been doing some research and some thinking, and I think I've figured out how it works, how the game works. The funny thing about this is that you've probably already seen the video that I've made, so it's probably strange seeing me try and figure out what we're doing, how it's going to come together, because you know how it's going to come together. Let's write the script. I mean, the first thing I do when I come up with a video idea is I think of what could the title be, and you need to think of something clickable, and what could the thumbnail be. So title, what are we going to call it? Probably just Fall Guys in real life. Yeah, I don't know how to explain what the idea I have in mind is, but I'm going to write it, and you'll see. And the strange thing is the vibe of what I'm writing down is it's not a good script, because someone that wasn't me couldn't pick it up and get the same results. All the info's in my head of the vibe. I'm just writing down the words, and then we'll film it, and I'll know what I want, so I'll film it in that way and get Jackson and Darcy to say it in that way. Okay, so I am almost at the end of the first page. What I usually always do, I write 2.5 pages, leaning towards 3. That is usually always about 1.5 to 2 minutes of skit. And any more than that, it just takes too long to film, especially if we've got different locations like we're probably gonna have in this video. Alright, so I have finished the script. I think that took probably way longer than it should have, because I went on TikTok for about half an hour, but we're here, we're done. How long is it? Nearly 3 pages long, just how I like it. It went in a pretty weird direction, but I think it works well. It has everything a Fairbairn script needs, which is only 2 or 3 people involved. There's never more than 2 people in the same shot at the same time, because there's only 3 of us to film. It uses no props that require that much money spent on it. In this case, I don't think we need to buy anything. I mean, we do make money. We could, spend money on the videos, but why bother? We could just do it from our house for free. It retains the homemade feeling that I like about our videos, It's just, in the backyard with whatever we can find. Next thing that I need to do is rally the troops and film it. I think that's gonna happen in 2 days' time because we've got another video to film tomorrow. So we'll film it on Thursday.
Crunchy nut terror.
So you're reading and then you look up and then you're like, yo. Okay, so how do we film our skits? Well, to start with, I get Jackson's angle, whatever he's gonna do. I usually start with Jackson just to get it out of the way. I figure out the angle, and I've also got to figure out wherever anyone else is going to be sitting, so I know where to tell him to look. And then I'll get him to sit there, I'll feed him his lines, line by line, have him say them to me. Most of the time, first go, but some of the time, I want it said a different sort of way. Tell him his line, and then he says it.
Yo.
What are you doing?
I'm taping my phone to the... I think I got it. Like that. For this behind the scenes video, I have taped phone to window crevice. Time lapse is on, and now we will film skit. As you might be able to tell from this time lapse, we do a fair amount of mucking around while we film. We usually stay on track a fair amount, but yeah, there's a lot of shit talking, a lot of getting off track. We usually probably actually do work about 30-40% of the time. We're sitting down to film or standing up or wherever we are.
Yep. You know in Home Alone when he's like, yes. Yes.
But yeah, I hope you like this time lapse. It's pretty funky. I'm like, what? And then Dusty like, hell yeah. I'm like, I didn't know I was in. And then you're like, all right, are you ready for round 2?
You ready for round 2?
Keep spinning, boy! How long are we doing this for again?
Okay, so that was what it looks like all come together. But what you're looking at now is us filming the actual scene. You know, we're just all over the place. It's amazing how such a fluid film can come from me standing there holding a camera and Jackson saying things, and then Jackson holding the camera or Darcy holding the camera and me saying things. You know, it's weird, especially if people are watching us. It's weird, but that's how it works. That's how all film works. That's how all filming works. You know, it's weird, but it's how it happens. Okay, so here we are at the final stage of the edit. Darcy's gone off and he's done his part of the edit. Now, I've got to polish it off and chuck her on the internet. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I do. All right, first thing I do is I go to Gmail and I find, here we have here, Darcy Arns, Fall Guys in Real Life. So, download that. Now, I used to do all the editing myself, but a lot of you have probably seen the video Darcy made on what he does. So it's been really helpful having him take care of, I think it's about half the work. He definitely has the worst job though, because he's got to sit through all the shit and pick out the good bits. I just get to make it look pretty. So I download the script from Darcy. Now I got to find the files on my computer. Where did I put them? Probably in Fairbairn Films and in clips. And when we finish filming, I take the footage, put it on my computer, and then he takes the SD card home. And then the next time we film, he gives me back that SD card and then takes the one that we filmed that day. So we're constantly swapping SD cards. We've got 3, but we only really use 2. One's kind of backup. Yeah, we have a system in place. All right, here we go. I'm liking the way that it's looking. I feel like we kind of nailed the shots. Okay, so I start by just watching through it and seeing what needs to be done.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, what?
Okay, so first up, this needs to flow a lot flowier. So what we'll do...
Yeah.
What? I think I need a bit more time in there. Needs to be slowed down. And then Darcy's got way too long a pause there, so we'll bring that in.
What? Yeah, what?
Still too long. These ones need to be pretty consecutive.
What? Yeah, what?
I'm not gonna show you everything I do, but I'll show you a little bit and then we'll skip to the end after I've done this part and show you the next part I do. So basically it's just, Darcy generally, he just chucks the clips in so they generally have too much time between both of them. So I just snippety snap. So basically I just do that all the way along here. So that might take me, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes, sometimes an hour if I'm on TikTok a lot. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna do it right to the end. And once I've done that, I'll turn the camera back on and I will show you what I do next. All right, I've finished the edit. I have chopped and changed it all up. There's a couple little things in there that I'm like, it could be better, but you know that happens in every video. But still a couple things to do. First of all, there's a couple swear words in there, which sometimes get you demonetized, but also sometimes they don't. And lately, they haven't been. So I'm just gonna leave them in there because I prefer them, they make it funnier. I don't like beeping. So I'm gonna leave them in there today, and also that means I don't have to put the bleeps in, which is less work for me. All I need to do now is do the end credit card thingy, and then make a thumbnail and then put it on the internet. So let's make the end card. So it ends like this.
That ends now.
That's how it ends. Now I need some music. So let's go to Spotify and choose some music. Generally what I do is I just pick music that I kind of like. I like to go for bands or artists that I know personally so that they consent to me using their music, or their record label or whatever gives me access, gives me the green light, so I know I won't get copyright claim. I like to do that. I don't always do it though because there's just not enough, I don't know enough people. I'd like to use this Benny song, but the last time I used the Benny song, I got copyright claimed, and it was so annoying. And I was like, I'm never using a Benny song ever again. I still like her music, but I was like, I'm boycotting Benny using her music. But, should I try again? It's a funky song. Hello. What are you doing? He's looking for food. Fuck it, I'm gonna use this song. Alright, so this is how I do it. Go into the video, I click YouTube, and then right here I put in PP, and then that takes you here, where you can download any video you want. I don't know if you knew that, but you can. All right, for this next part, I thought I'd just voice over what I'm doing as I do it. Basically, I just write the title in, tell you guys to like the video, because that's always important. I put in our Instagram account, our Instagram, so people can follow us on Instagram, and then I chuck in the Patreon subscribers because they deserve a shout out at the end of the video. And then I grab our ad read that I've done for our shirts and plug that in at the end as well. So next we need a thumbnail. So it's a Fall Guys video, so I get the Fall Guys logo. Now I go onto the project file and I try and find some good screenshots I can grab for the thumbnail. This one's a good one because it's Jackson who was jumping. Then I export the video, and while that's exporting, I get the Photoshop out and I try and put the thumbnail together. So basically I just chop up a picture of me and Jackson, or whatever I decide to do. This one's a bit of me and Jackson. Brighten it up a little bit, chuck the Fall Guys thing in there, mess around with it for another bloody 40 minutes because it's never perfect. And then finally I can export it and it can be the thumbnail. And now for the final step, the upload. So I upload it, chuck in your title, your bio, monetize it, say that there's nothing wrong with it. Click it unlisted because then you can make sure that it's monetized before you go public with it. And then you go public with it, and then she's up. Then the video's up. And you know what? That's it. That's all I do. So there she is. She's edited. She's up on the internet. She's ready for your viewing pleasure about a week ago. Sorry this video is a bit of a mishmash of all kinds of different types of me talking. But yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed getting an insight into how we do it. I've had fun bringing it to you. So remember to smack like and subscribe if you're enjoying what you're seeing. Follow us all on Instagram. Yeah, thanks. Okay, bye. Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is an online platform that helps you build websites and online stores. I love to use Squarespace. I've been using it for a few years. We used to sell tickets for our shows on there. We used to sell our merch on there. It's really simple and easy to use and to configure into whatever kind of website you're looking to make. They have templates and all sorts of stuff to help you on your way. Squarespace has some great features. Squarespace offers simultaneous posting to your social media profiles.
How does that work?
Well, it lets you auto-post your content to Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr. You can select specific people as contributors, which means you can give them different abilities on the website, like you can give them access to the website manager. So, go make a website of your own, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Fairbairn Films for 10% off your first website or domain. Thanks heaps to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I like Squarespace, I use it, and I think you'll like it as well. So thanks for watching this video. See you later.